before we start the video, I wanted to show you guys the roll of my shotgun and my masterwork, what I'm using, and just overall what I have on it. So we'll take a look. I got a full choke, accurized rounds, slide shot and trench barrel. The stability masterwork, not the greatest. It's a good PvE roll, but as far as PvP goes, it could be a lot better. But anyways, let's get right into the video. We'll explain more on it. What's up, guys? Hunting Glaze here today to bring you a new video and a new weapon that I would want to talk about. This season has been pretty dry as of late. I haven't played nearly as much as I've wanted to. I've got a lot of videos coming out soon. That's for later on. I'll talk about it later on in the video. But let's focus on the shotgun, or the weapon of today. I used to shotgun a lot, but I have recently quit shotgunning so much because shotguns are just inconsistent. If you're mapping something with a shotgun, the next time you turn around, you're up close in somebody's face, it'll do like a minuscule amount of damage. But if you're like me and you can't get a good mind benders with a quick draw, and you need to put on an exotic to even give it a quick draw, like Aphidian Aspect, Dragon Shadow, and you're just wanting to look for something a little bit more reliable until you get that God Roll Mind Benders or Astral Horizon, then right here, this shotgun is surprisingly the one to go to because you can farm it a lot easier. It's the 7th Seraph CQC-12. It is the shotgun from this season. You can get it from multiple activities. You can farm it from Legendary Lost Sectors from the chest with the Encrypted Warmind bits, and you can get it from the public events from the chest from Encrypted Warmind bits, the blue ones, I think. I haven't gotten a good roll, a good PvP roll lately. I've gotten this one. This one's a fantastic PvE roll with slide shot and trench barrel. I was using it earlier in Reckoning, and this thing is nasty. But anyway, let's talk about this shotgun, because a lot of people will be like, well, this is a lightweight frame. Lightweight frames have no place in the Crucible. You might as well just follow the red. Better yet, just dismantle it. Boys, this thing, I sound like Aztec right now, but seriously, this thing is probably one of the most consistent shotguns I've used. It has its inconsistent moments, yes, but when it comes down to consistency and one-tap potential, this thing is pretty nutty. It's insane. It has pretty good range. I have beaten some mindbenders with it because either I'm one-hitting them, or by the time they get to shoot me again, I've already shot them twice. But let's get on into the perks I think you would need, because this thing can roll with some phenomenal rolls. You have two options in your first slot. You have rifled or full choke. I personally would rather go for full choke, but that's just me. In your second slot, you have a couple of things you could run. You can get Assault Mag, which increases the fire rate. I had a brain fart there for a second. And you can go for accurized rounds. Accurized rounds that's what I would go for, but Assault Mag is also a very good option. In your third slot, there's really only one good option to go for Crucible, but you could go for Slide Shot like I got. It's not bad. It increases your stability and boosts your range when you slide. But honestly, why would you not want quick draw on a shotgun? It's essential. So quick draw for sure. And in your last slot, you've got two different perks you can go for, and they're both phenomenal to have. One is Snapshot Sights, which gives you that extra snappiness when you shoot. And you have Vorpal Weapon. And if you don't know what Vorpal Weapon is, increased damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. So you could do a lot of damage to somebody in their super. So either one of these two perks I would definitely recommend. This thing can just roll some nutty rolls, and it's pretty good. Honestly, this thing, I don't know, not really much to go into on this. It's just really consistent. It's snappy. It feels good to me. It feels really good to me. Like, it doesn't feel like a traditional lightweight frame. It kind of feels more like a rapid fire frame, just on how it feels. The one thing I can take away from this is you can beat aggressive frames with just shotgun. It just depends on the person behind them and their luck, pretty much, when it comes to RNG and pellet spread. But honestly, you can beat a lot of aggressive frames. If you shoot a guy with mindbenders and you don't kill him, and somehow he doesn't kill you, you're going to be able to kill him quicker on the next shot, because it's a lightweight frame. It's an 80 RPM. And I've had them use that quite a bit, like I think last night as I'm recording this video. This thing does come in handy, but honestly, this thing has insane one-tap potential for a lightweight. It's kind of like, the closest thing I can compare it to is probably Parcel. Parcel Stardust is a very good lightweight shotgun, and I also recommend that one too for a kinetic slot if you don't have a good Astral Horizon. That thing can roll with some pretty good rolls too. But this thing is pretty nice. As someone who doesn't shotgun anymore, I've more went towards sniping because shotgunning is just, it's very, I mean, it's fun. I like shotgunning, but it's just not as reliable on that one hit potential. Whereas snipers, you know, headshot's a headshot. You know, there ain't much you can do it. And sniping, you know, a lot goes into it. The more range you have, the more stickiness your bullets have. But that's for another day, another video. I just want to bring out the attention of this shotgun. I'm sure a couple people have talked about it. This thing is really good, really consistent. It's just very fun to use. If you can't get quick draw on it, and you're just farming until you can't get one, once again, fitting an aspect, dragon shadow, good ways to give you that little edge with a quick draw. Honestly, that's all I gotta say about it. This is a phenomenal shotgun. You should definitely try to get one if you haven't got any mind benders or any other better like second slot shotgun that you're looking for. This is easy to farm. Like I said, you can get it through the public events on, I think it's EDZ, or the Moon, the Warsat public events. You can do those. They drop from the chest. I think that chest is probably the second chest is primarily for everything within the season. So it's a smaller loot pool, so you've got a better chance to go for it. And also, you can get from Legendary Lost Sectors. I think the loot pool is still the same. It's the Rasputin loot pool. So once again, you have a better option, better way to get it. But overall, that's all I gotta say about the shotgun. It's a very consistent, very good feeling shotgun. I recommend getting one if you need something to replace a Mind Benders and Crucible until you get one. This is a very good substitute. And honestly, one of the best feeling shotguns I've had. I feel like the Ornament itself definitely improves the ADS on it. The basic ADS one, it's not that great. Once you get the Ornament though, it looks really clean and nice. That's all I got to say. Definitely go farm for one if you need one. They're pretty good for PvE too, especially Trench Barrel. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you got one, down in the comments down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day and enjoy the rest of the footage.